Hey, bestie. So I saw your comment about my dose and that you're currently in a stall. First off, I'm not sure if you were talking about my GLP dose or my lipo-C dose. So let me clear that up. So for lipo-C, I do 1 milligram 3 days a week. And also, I tend to do mine in the tummy area. And let me just say this. This isn't medical advice. This is just for research purposes and me sharing my own journey. Woo. Now about stalls, they can be so frustrating, but they are totally normal on a GLP-1 journey. Now a stall just means that the scale isn't moving. It doesn't mean that your body isn't working. You feel me? Sometimes your body is just adjusting. It could be hormones, water retention, especially around that time of the month, or if your body is holding on to water for other reasons. And here's the thing though, going up on your GLP-1 dosage doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to break the stall. It's the same with lipo-C. For some people, they add lipo-C to their stack and boom, that's all they needed. That happened to me once when I first began lipo-C, because lipo-C is not new. Me and lipo-C have been good friends, honey. We have been besties for about 1.5 years, I'd say. It's also important to consider like how long you've been on a particular dose. You don't just go jumping all over the place. Sometimes lipo-C helps and sometimes it doesn't. It all depends on your body, your diet, how much protein you're taking in, and if you're staying on top of your water and electrolytes. Those things really matter more than we give them credit for. One thing that I always recommend before jumping to dosing up is make sure that you write down everything that you're eating and drinking. And sometimes you'll notice little patterns that are slowing you down. Now for me, personally, lipo-C helps with energy and fat burning. But again, that's just me. And as far as my GLP dose, it's kind of irrelevant. And I say that it's irrelevant for you because I've been on my journey for 26 whole months. My dose is probably too high for you to just jump up to. And we want to be safe and be smart. And that wouldn't be smart. So yeah, don't want to do that to you. Always go by your body and your journey because we're all different. So don't get discouraged. I know it's hard, but stalls happen. If you ask many of us, even some of the people probably below in the comments, they'll tell you that they've had their share of stalls, honey. Stalls are not fun, but they are a part of the journey. So you'll definitely get through it. They pass, and your body is still doing the work behind the scenes. And sometimes it's about the non-scale victories. You'll say, oh, well, the scale ain't moving. But baby, you go do your measurements. That's why it's good. That's why I say it's good to do your measurements, because there were times that I was stalling, but baby, them inches was melting down. You feel me? So yeah, y'all, I was like a 38 double D bra, and I dropped all the way down to now a 32D. Okay, I went from a 32 double D to a 32D. So that's all the inches I lost around here. And I'm trying to remember, I think around my hips was like a 43, and now I'm like probably, I think something around a 35 or 34, something like that. So the inches will melt, okay? Without you even paying attention to them, like before you even blink your eyes, you'll turn around and them inches just be gone, okay? Waist just be getting snatched. Yeah, honey. So, and I wish you well on your journey. I really hope this helps. And happy losing. But you'll definitely get through the stall. Okay? Signing off. Later.